Hello, and welcome. I invite you to join me on a journey into a world of quiet forests, vast tundras, and sun-dappled meadows. This is the world of the deer. For millennia, these gentle creatures have moved through our shared landscapes, their presence a symbol of wilderness and grace. From the smallest fawn taking its first tentative steps, to the mightiest stag surveying its domain, the story of the deer is a story of survival, adaptation, and an enduring connection to the natural world. It is a story I have watched unfold over countless seasons. Across this remarkable planet, the deer family, known as Cervidae, has established itself with extraordinary success. You can find them on nearly every continent, from the dense jungles of Asia to the frozen expanses of the Arctic, and across the vast plains and woodlands of the Americas and Europe. This global distribution is a testament to their incredible adaptability. Each environment has shaped them, leading to a wonderful diversity of forms, behaviors, and survival strategies that we will explore together. In our time together, we will witness this variety firsthand. We will encounter deer no larger than a small dog, and others that stand taller than a human, their antlers spanning the width of a small car. We will see coats that change with the seasons, providing perfect camouflage, and social structures that range from solitary wanderers to vast migrating herds. So, settle in, and let us begin our exploration into the majestic and fascinating world of deer. Our journey begins in the Americas, home to one of the most widespread and successful of all deer species, the white-tailed deer. Its name comes from the underside of its tail, which it raises like a bright white flag when alarmed, a clear signal of danger to others. This simple, yet effective communication is key to its survival. You can find this remarkable animal from the southern reaches of Canada, all the way down through the United States and Mexico and into the northern parts of South America. It is a true generalist, a master of adaptation. This adaptability is its greatest strength. The white-tailed deer is not a specialist of any single habitat, but rather a creature that thrives in the in-between places. It flourishes in the patchwork of forests and open fields, the suburban backyards that border woodlands, and the dense thickets of riverbanks. This ability to live on the fringes, to make a home where human and wild worlds meet, is why it has become such a familiar sight to so many. It moves with a quiet confidence, its keen senses of hearing and smell ever watchful, a silent observer in a constantly changing landscape. Its diet is as varied as its habitat. It is a browser, selectively feeding on the twigs, leaves and buds of woody plants, but it will also graze on grasses and forbs when available. In the autumn, it seeks out fallen acorns and other nuts, building fat reserves for the lean winter months. This flexible diet allows it to find sustenance throughout the year, a critical advantage that has enabled it to colonize such a vast and diverse range. The white-tailed deer is a subtle yet profound success story of the natural world. We now travel across the Atlantic to the ancient forests and rolling moorlands of Europe and Asia. Here, a truly magnificent creature reigns, the red deer. This is one of the largest deer species, a symbol of power and wild nobility that is featured in human culture for thousands of years, from cave paintings to royal emblems. During the autumn rut, the bellowing roar of a mature stag is one of the most evocative and powerful sounds in nature. It is a challenge, a declaration of strength that echoes through the misty glens. The most striking feature of the stag is, of course, its antlers. These are not mere ornaments. They are formidable weapons and a clear advertisement of the stag's genetic fitness. Grown and shed each year, in a remarkable cycle of regeneration, they can reach enormous sizes, with a dozen or more points, or tines. The size and complexity of the antlers are a direct reflection of the stag's age, health, and dominance. During the rut, stags will lock these impressive structures in dramatic contests, clashing and pushing with immense force to win mating rights over a harem of females, known as hinds. The lives of the hinds and their young are governed by a different rhythm. They live in social groups, led by a dominant, experienced female. This matriarch guides the herd to the best grazing spots and is the first to detect danger. Their tawny reddish-brown coats provide excellent camouflage against the bracken and trees of their woodland homes. In the spring, the hinds give birth to single spotted calves, which they hide in dense undergrowth for the first few weeks of life, their spots helping them to blend in with the dappled sunlight of the forest floor. Our journey now takes us to the Far East, to the islands of Japan and the mainland of Eastern Asia, the ancestral home of the sika deer. Its name, sika, is the Japanese word for deer, a fitting title for an animal so intertwined with the region's culture and landscape. Smaller and more delicate in build than the red deer, the sika is perhaps most famous for its beautiful coat. Even in adulthood, many sika retain the star-like white spots that are characteristic of fawns in other species, a trait that makes them instantly recognizable. These spots are not just for show. They provide superb camouflage in the dappled light of the temperate and subtropical forests they call home. The sika is a highly adaptable forager, capable of both grazing on grasses and browsing on a wide variety of leaves, shoots, and even bamboo. This dietary flexibility has allowed it to thrive. In some places, like the Japanese city of Nara, the sika have become habituated to humans, wandering through temples and parks where they are considered sacred messengers of the gods, a unique and ancient relationship between human and animal. The sika deer also possesses a surprisingly diverse vocal range. While the stag's call during the rut can be a multi-tonal haunting scream that carries for miles, they communicate with a variety of other sounds, from soft whistles to sharp alarm barks. This complex communication aids in maintaining social bonds and warning of predators. Though originally from Asia, the sika's hardiness has led to its introduction in many other parts of the world, from Britain to the United States, where it sometimes interbreeds with native red deer, a living example of how species can connect across continents. We now venture north, to the vast, frozen landscapes of the Arctic tundra and boreal forests. Here lives a true icon of the North, a creature known as the reindeer in the Old World and the caribou in North America. They are one and the same species, a deer uniquely equipped for a life of extreme cold and epic journeys. Uniquely among all deer species, both the male and the female reindeer grow antlers. The males use their larger racks for fighting during the autumn rut, shedding them shortly after, while the females retain theirs through the winter, using them to defend precious feeding craters dug in the snow. Survival in the Arctic is a constant challenge, and the reindeer has a suite of remarkable adaptations. Its coat is made of two layers, a dense woolly undercoat for insulation, and an outer layer of long hollow guard hairs that trap air, providing buoyancy for crossing rivers and further protection from the cold. Their large, broad hooves act like snowshoes, spreading their weight to prevent them from sinking into soft snow. In winter, the pads of their hooves shrink and harden, allowing the sharp rim to cut into ice and provide traction on slippery ground. Perhaps, most famously, the reindeer is a creature of immense migrations. Driven by the changing seasons and the search for food, some herds travel thousands of miles each year, the longest overland migration of any land animal. These journeys are deeply ingrained in their being, a collective instinct passed down through generations. For millennia, these migrations have also been vital for the indigenous peoples of the North, such as the Sami of Scandinavia and the Inuit of North America, who have formed a profound symbiotic relationship with these tireless travelers of the snow. For our final portrait, we seek out the largest member of the entire deer family, a solitary and truly imposing giant, the moose, found in the boreal and mixed deciduous forests of the Northern Hemisphere. From North America to Eurasia, the moose is an unmistakable presence. A large bull can stand over 2 meters tall at the shoulder and weigh more than 700 kilograms. Its sheer size is its primary defense against predators like wolves and bears. Its long legs allow it to stride effortlessly through deep snow and wade into lakes and ponds. The most distinctive feature of a bull moose is its colossal, palmate antlers. Unlike the branched, tree-like antlers of other deer, these are broad, flattened, and dish-shaped, and can span nearly 2 meters from tip to tip. These are the largest antlers of any living animal. They are a heavy burden, grown and shed annually, and serve as a powerful display of a bull's maturity and dominance. During the autumn rut, the deep, guttural calls of the bulls echo through the forest as they seek out females, known as cows, for mating. The moose is superbly adapted to its watery, forested environment. Its name, in fact, comes from an Algonquian word meaning eater of twigs. It is a powerful browser using its height to reach high branches, but it is also a surprisingly adept aquatic feeder. In the summer months, moose will spend a great deal of time in lakes and marshes, wading in deep to feed on nutritious aquatic plants like water lilies. They are powerful swimmers, and can even dive several meters to reach plants on the lakebed, a unique behavior that sets them apart from all other deer. Our journey through the world of deer has shown us but a glimpse of their incredible diversity and resilience. From the familiar whitetail at the forest edge to the colossal moose in the northern wetlands, each species tells a unique story of adaptation and survival. They are a vital part of the ecosystems they inhabit, shaping the landscape through their browsing and providing a crucial link in the food web. Their presence is a barometer for the health of our planet's wild places, a quiet reminder of the intricate web of which we are all a part. The future of these magnificent animals is intrinsically linked to our own. As forests shrink and climates change, the challenges they face become ever greater. Yet, as we have seen, they are creatures of immense adaptability. By working to protect their habitats, to preserve the ancient migration routes, and to foster a deeper understanding and respect for these creatures, we can ensure that their gentle footsteps and noble silhouettes continue to grace our world for countless generations to come. Their story is far from over. I hope this exploration has inspired in you a new appreciation for these gentle giants. The world of wildlife is full of such wonders, each with its own story waiting to be told. I am curious, which of these remarkable deer species was your favorite? Perhaps it was the majestic red deer, or the resilient reindeer of the north. Please, share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you wish to continue these journeys with me, do consider subscribing, as there is always more of our natural world to discover together.